Hello guys, it's Anthony and I'm happy that you got opportunity to be with me in this channel, and today we want to look at a question: why your budget isn't working. One of our subscriber asked that question, and we want to look at the three things that might cause your budget not to work. I know many of us, we don't want to really hear any word like budgeting, because sometimes we budget and it's not working. So if it's not working, there might be some reason why it's not working, but we fail to go deeper and look at those reasons that might have made our budget not to work. But before we proceed on, I want to request you if you can hit on that subscription button, because when you do that, you'll also be showing us love, and you'll be supporting us. And you can also hit on the notification bell, because once you do that, any uploaded video in this channel, you'll be the first one to get. And that will be so great, because you can share with your friends, your relatives, and they will be smart in terms of using their finances, or even if it is little that they get, but they will have a wise spending. So let us proceed with what we are looking at today. And I want to believe sometimes your budget doesn't work because you didn't count all your real expenses. There's some hidden expenses that prop in within the month that you might have forgotten to look at. For example, subscription to some of the TV channels that maybe they can be deducting from your bank and you didn't know. So when you made the budgeting, you forgot to include things like Netflix and Hulu subscription and many other subscriptions. Even, for example, maybe your kid is starting how to learn and you want them to do better in mathematics, in English, and there are those apps in the phone that also require subscription, that every month they will be deducting money from your account. So you find that all these will hinder you to have a great budgeting, and it will be consuming some money from what you've already budgeted if you didn't have miscellaneous a part of your budget. Because some of us, we have a fixed budget. You just put everything, you don't put any other money aside, that in case of anything you can still meander and maneuver, and the month will end when you have already done everything. So the second thing that might have caused you not to your budget not to work is you may sometimes maybe you spend more than what you're making, because if you really you have to look at the income and look at the part of the expenses, so that when you're doing budgeting, you know that how much are you going to spend, how much you're going to save, how much you're going to have it to do other activities. So if you really didn't know how much you're making, because I know some people, maybe we don't really have that fixed salary or wage, because we have to do some little businesses and other things to get money to sustain us. So maybe you spend more than what you're making. So at the end of the day, you find that your budget cannot really work. So the last thing that I want you also to know that might have caused your budget not to work, sometimes we forgot some activities. I was just talking to my wife and I was telling her that sometimes we forget some activities, or some maybe fun activities, or having some money that it can be just put aside. Because like on Saturday, when I'm home with my kids, I have to drive around also to show them around, especially now that the weather is good. So when we drive around, we go to the park, and then you find that the ice cream van they're calling up, they have that, the way they when they come, all the kids know that voice, the sound of the ice cream truck. So you'll see all of them asking, "Oh, Daddy, can you buy us ice cream?" So if you didn't put aside some money for the fun activities, you find yourself that you will go back to what you'd already budgeted within that month, and you have to give to put in those other fun activity. So at the end of the day, you find that your budget might really not work. So those are the things that make our budget not to work. And there are so many other things that I want to believe that when you get your time, you can also research, and you'll get so many things, or some things that happen only for you individually, because these things are maybe the thing that causes my budget not to work and the thing that causes your budget not to work are two different things, but those are the main things that I've shared with you. So before we conclude our teaching today, I want to make a request again that you can hit on the subscription button, and you'll be supporting us, and also you can also hit on the notification bell. So in case of any video that we put in this channel, you'll be the first one to get. Anyway, appreciate you being with me in this teaching, so that all of us, we can be financially smart when we are spending the money that we have. Anyway, thank you very much, and God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.